Hello, I'm Kim at WNIETV and we're in Chicago at the moment at SMTAI, and I'm joined by Claire and Michael. Great to have you here on the panel, I guess, or we're going to be talking about the show that Claire actually organises, What's New in Electronics Live, which took place last month in Birmingham. Claire, just give us a little bit of an overview of the highlights of the show.
Lots of things happened. It was great. We co-located with several other shows, and it gave a much better opportunity for visitors to come along. We had a packaging show, a 3D printing show, and a sensors and instrumentation event. We also had some exciting things happening on site, lots of new equipment. We had the IPC hand soldering competition, and the main event was the fact that we had the IPC CFX experience. And it was the first time that we did a live line, and in fact it's the first time globally that we had a live line.
Yes,
so,
indeed.
Yeah.
And Michael, you were heavily involved in that and making it happen. So how did all that come about?
Well, we'd had the debut of CFX messaging at the Apex show earlier this year. But as we got toward the end of the year, we wanted to show people that it wasn't just a matter of connecting machines and seeing something coming out. We wanted to show that there was actual value in the messages and how the machine vendors on the line could see each other's information and start to utilize that to create some kind of value which we would associate with Industry 4.0. That had never been done before. Before that, it was all theoretical. Oh yes, we can see the data in the cloud and we can imagine how that's working. But rather than just proving that it works, now we wanted to prove the value. So seeing the machine vendors working together on the line, each of which contributing their data out to the cloud that we set up for them, and then being able to access that data and explain then to people visiting the line, this is how we utilize the data to improve the performance of the line. That is a world first that we had in Birmingham in the UK.
Clearly a huge success. So who was involved in setting this up and being on the line?
Aegis Software had a huge amount of work, and they really helped us out, which is fantastic, and it was really cool. We had components from students. We had ASM, who supplied equipment. We had Co-Young, we had Hella, we had Newtech. We also had Henkel, who supported us, and we had
you obviously as well, being part
of
it and pulling it all together.
The team were there, and it went really, really well. It was amazing to have a world first for the UK. And the great thing also was it wasn't just the UK who saw it, because the guys from Hello were actually working over in Japan as well, and they logged in and they presented to a whole team of people over in Japan who logged into the event, and they saw what was going on.
And I guess that's the beauty of the whole concept. It's about showing and transparently showing the value. So what sort of feedback have you had since this world launch, I guess?
The feedback it kind of builds upon what we had before. People were amazed at how simple it was to get data at Apex. Still kind of thinking, okay, how do we use this? What the UK show proved was this is how we start to use it. And so it's got people now to that next level, which is where we wanted them to go, because where is the value going to come from this information? So the ideas that people have for Industry 4.0, instead of being now theoretical, now people are seeing them as being achievable. And so the whole mood of the industry has actually changed. And we've seen this from this show actually, where machine vendors are now saying, customers are understanding what's potentially available. They're now asking questions which are searching for this kind of data and the kind of value that they want. So it's all becoming a lot more serious now, a lot more real. And I think to have been able to achieve that with that demo was really what we wanted to do. It really achieved our target.
And we also actually worked, and apologies for that, we also worked very closely with the Manufacturing Technology Centre in the UK, who played a huge part. They worked with us, and it's something that we're going to progress with further. So we're looking to do future events with them. They had a team on site. They had some apprentices who came in, which was really cool to see the young people coming in and getting involved, and asked me about CFX. It was really good.
I'm talking about Industry 4.0, and to me it's about collaboration, and this is a perfect example of collaboration. What we see at shows is usually a collaboration of vendors and solution providers, but actually here is a collaboration of a show organizer that can support the industry and the supply chain within that to deliver a message and to educate people.
Right.
How do you, as an exhibitor and a solutions provider, see the role of an exhibitions organizer to support your goals?
It's always difficult to get a message across which is for the good of the industry, because people suspect there's a hidden agenda. They come up to me sometimes and say, what does Aegis get out of this? Why are you supporting it so strongly? And they think that we are going to do something bizarre that's going to leave everybody behind or something like that. But actually, we share the benefit with everyone. Customers have a benefit, machine vendors, also solution providers. Okay, we like to think that we're ahead of the curve in some respects, for sure. But having a story that's believable, where there is no hidden agenda for some proprietary or middleware solution coming in, I think people believe the media because they are taking a kind of third-party approach. For the media, it's always good to see a good story, and stories are based on values, and values are based on what can be achieved and people looking forward to the next generation. So for that to be put together in the way that we did it, it all came across as being very genuine, very open, very inclusive of everybody, and that is exactly what the IPC is all about.
And it's clearly something that has worked for the UK show as well. So is this sort of activity we're going to see progress into bigger, more different?
It's something that we really want to do. I mean, obviously you know me, we've been in the industry for a long time, and the whole ethos behind what we do is for industry. We want to support industry, we want to promote industry, we want to go and, we work in this sector, so whatever we do to improve it benefits everyone. So for our side of things, yes, it's something we're going to do more of, and you're going to see more events, and Michael's going to be helping us even more.
Well, this tie-in with the Manufacturing Technology Centre, this is actually going to be really significant because there hasn't been any other organisation that is going to provide a practical line built from real machine vendors' machines with software developed by MTC, supported by ourselves, creating values of Industry 4.0 which are believable, and then publicised in a very effective way by What's New in Electronics. So this is unique. Nobody else has been able to do this. So I think across the UK this is going to become quite significant, and even across Europe.
Excellent. Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And I look forward to seeing the next phase of world launches.
Well, you're going to be with us at the MTC.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks.